Hello there, you're welcome to HisGov TV. My name is Collins Nanaya Abebese, and in this episode we are to look at the origin and migration of the Ga-Adangbe. But before we begin with our discussions, let's take a look at our lesson objectives for today. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to trace the origin and migration of the Ga-Adangbe to their present settlement. Now the Ga-Adangmes, we also watched a video of the Ga-Adangbe, a documentary on the Ga-Adangbe, origin and migration of the Ga-Adangbe. But before that, let me give you a background to the Ga-Adangmes. Now the Ga-Adangmes are found predominantly in the southern part of Ghana, Accra and the Ga or Accra, but that's where they are found. There are so many origins of tradition regarding the Ga-Adangmes. Some say they came from Israel. According to their tradition, the Ga say that they came from Israel. And interestingly, if you listen to that tradition, which we will share with you, or I'll share with you in the next video, you realize that there are some Ga words or Ga or names of Ga towns which are found in the Bible, especially Tema, for celebration of the Homowo festival, La, or Hebron. These are Ga towns and Ga traditions and customs which are found in the Bible, and we will share with you all the quotations that you can get access to all these names, of course, Ga names and traditions found in the Bible. However, do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. So let's watch the video of the Ga-Adangbe, and you can share your view in the comment section if you have any other origin or any other traditions of origin of the Ga.
The Ga-Adangbe are another ethnic group in Ghana. The Ga are found predominantly in the Greater Accra region of Ghana. They live in the coastal plains of Ghana, stretching from Accra to Tema. The Ga people were organized into 6 independent towns, namely Accra, which is Ga Manche, Osu, La, Teshi, Nungwa, and Tema. Each of these towns had a stool which served as the central object of Ga ritual and war magic. Accra became the most prominent Ga towns and is now the heartbeat of the capital of Ghana. The Ga people were originally farmers, but today fishing and trading in imported goods are the principal occupations. The Adangbe people occupy the coastal area of Ghana from Pong to Ada, on the Volta River and South Atlantic Ocean along the Gulf of Guinea, and inland along the Volta River. The Adangbe people included the Ada, Pong, Krobo, Ningo, Osudoku, Pram Pram, and Shai, all speaking Dangbe of the Kwa branch of the Niger-Congo family of languages. The languages of the Ga and Adangbe are fairly closely related. Each is by far more closely related to the other than either is to any other language. According to oral tradition, the Ga-Adangbe people migrated from Israel about 6th century AD through Egypt, then to Ethiopia, having been expelled by the Assyrians. In Ethiopia, they settled in the Gondar province in northern Ethiopia, where the Blue Nile originates. That is where the name Na Ulomo, meaning high priest of the Nile, comes from. In 640 BC, the Assyrians attacked the Ga-Adangbe again while they were in Ethiopia. From Ethiopia, they traveled through southern Sudan and settled for a period of time at Same in Niger and then to Efe in Nigeria. They migrated again in 1100 AD and settled at Dahomey and later Togo, where they stayed briefly and migrated to the Gold Coast. It seems that after stopping at various points on the way, the Ga-Adangbe developed their present cultural characteristics, first around the banks of the lower Volta near Lolovo, which has been identified with the Shai area. The Ada founded their home on the coast of Volta Mouth. The Adangbe went northwards into the Shai and Krobo hills and later made the surrounding plains their farmlands. The Ga, who came in small groups, met the Guan in the Accra plains and drove them away. The Pram people, however, claim that before they came to the Accra plains, the Adangbe originally lived at Tetteh in the Togo Dahomey area. Throughout the culture and history of the Ga-Adangbe of Ghana, there is a very strong conclusive evidence that they are direct descendants of the Hebrew Israelites that migrated to West Africa by way of Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan, Lake Chad, El Efe, Dahomey, Togo, and to the Gold Coast, now modern Ghana. The reason is that the cultural practices, laws, and customs, and even some of the names of the Ga-Adangbe are so identical to those described in the Holy Bible. Considering the Holy Bible, you find names of Ga-Adangbes, their customs and traditions, such as the Homowo festival. See Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 to 50. Names of their towns and villages, such as Tema. See Job chapter 6, verse 19, or Isaiah chapter 21, verse 14. Other towns like Ada, Hebron, La, Osu, etc. Ga-Adangbe proverbs and laws are also similar to the 10 Commandments. See Exodus chapter 20, verse 1 to 17. Thus, the only logical conclusion to make is that the Ga-Adangbe are, as they claim, descendants of biblical Hebrew Israelites.